FM.
Thank you very much for being here with us and get to teach people about the spirituality.
Right, before our break, we were on Ugutwala and Ugupagamisa. We will get more of that on Kokovela's channel, YouTube, Kokovela Traditional Healer, Kokovela Kundavalo Facebook. There are many, you'll find it there. I would like Mlaleli to shift a little bit to something that I see troubling people a lot. That is with relationships at workplaces. I feel pity for people who don't believe these things, they do exist, like Isichito and all other cases and attacks spiritually. They do. We see it when they've attacked us. Isichito. This is something that is troubling a lot of relationships. Some people are not together as I'm speaking now. Not because they don't want to be together, but they've got issues that when they look, they are minor issues that they wouldn't have gone to an extent that they are not together. It is because of isichito, which are cases in a spiritual attack. Isichito, they come and work in so many different forms and different ways. They've got names. Some I give them names depending on what major mutimpande, a leaf or ingredient that I use on solving them. There is one ugly one, isichito solwembu, cases by spider fibers. When you are sitting, especially when you are amongst people or when you are kind of happy and you're with people, you start to feel like things are moving in your face. There's something that you need to clear and it's irritating you, and then it just shift you from the mood of that gathering or that environment. It is called isichito solwembu. They use those spider fibers. You go to isichito sotuvi samakaka. That is cases by human waste or faces. When you are with people, your smell will just change, either just exactly as a toilet material, or you smell bad in any way we consider bad. And then you got the other isichito, is called isichito sepahumba. In that regard, you wars, conflicts, contradictions, you will be married to them. And the fights will come. You harm somebody, you hurt somebody, you hurt by somebody. And isichito ichitamozi, that one now divides families. It brings about family feuds, family divisions. You see a situation where siblings are not talking to each other, they're even having death, which is all gone to an extent of bewitching each other. Those are the things I work on, I remove from people's lives and live streams. Going further with isichito, which is, guys, today, Balaleli, they are scientists more than scientists. They don't need any laboratory. They invent, they bring about new things, but their only mission is to attack humanity spiritually. The snail has got some certain gluey fluids that they release as they move or leave. So these guys will take those fluids and do the cases upon you. You feel your skin is kind of gluey, you are feeling uncomfortable, even if you have to be with your person privately. You will feel you are being gluey, and that brings a boredom. So there are a lot of isichito, and the other one in blood and bodily fluids. With that one, protein, the people will hate you even when you are not there. Better are other isichito, because some people will only irritate them at their presence. The one in blood, we call it isichito segazi. As I'm speaking now, there are people that are not seeing each other, talking to each other, hating each other, or having a lot of bigger or smaller issues that comes from things called isichito. In my practice, ladies do come, girls do come, beautiful and whatnot, and they'll be telling you, hey, you know, Ntate Kokovela, I like her man. If you can treat her hair and we can say we break them up, I'll pay you whatever you want. And I'm saying, why would you see that man. There's Proti there in the studio. He doesn't have a girlfriend or even somebody in a relationship with. Why don't you actually get somebody and you try to build up something than destroying that has been built? And that thing always come to me and say, am I a witch? Or am I a spiritualist? Am I sent or deployed from the spiritual world to help the people or to do everything? You cannot be everything,
Yeah.
you know. You have to be one specific thing that people will know you with, and a good thing in particular. So when you come to isichito, it is a tool for witches. And when I'm relating to isichito with humanity, there are people who are witches unaware they are.
In which case?
You have an issue with somebody, is it in a relationship or other? You don't find it to sit with that person and try to solve that issue as in talking. You start to consult with Tate Kokovula. I want you to treat that person, case him, do what not. So I will do that, you will pay. But I didn't want to do that. I have nothing against that person. The witch here, the first accused, it's you. But I took part.
Yeah.
So the reason I wish to be aired everywhere in all radio stations is to make people reason, make people do analysis to avoid paralysis, meaning reason, be logical. There are other things which are not necessary to do, especially those which terminate or which actually troubles or terrorize our humanity in our loved and beloved planet, Earth. There's one thing that I want to tell people, Protea. I'm going back to Ugutwala and Ugupagamisa, but really this is a very sensitive thing today. Every inyanga ngiyatwalisa ngiyaphakamisa will make you rich, but you are not rich when yourself. Do you like me more than you like yourself?
No.
Now, there's something I always say that will make me maybe be banned to go to United States of America one day. A thing called Illuminati. It is Ugutwala, but it's an Ugutwala of there. Every lot in USA who is filthy rich is an affiliate to Illuminati, no two ways about it. I've gone so much spiritual in a greater heights that I study other people in their own spiritual belief types in order to know. Look, Illuminati is something that relies much on human blood and human flesh. How come? Who wants those human blood and human flesh? It is the aliens and the agreement between whosoever in the United States system for power and superpower. Is it power in business and power in everything? Power in acting in your industry, this entertainment. And most of the guys there are the members of Illuminati. But now, who wants the blood? It's the aliens. That's the reason you see United States gets involved in a lot of wars that are not of their own. Because the blood and the human flesh is needed by the aliens so that it matches the demand and the agreement for power. I will talk about people who have passed on. You have this guy, Tupac Shakur. That guy was a serious rapper, not rapping women, rapper as in music.
Yeah.
That not even one rapper, even OJZ, have gone to that extent of the talent even today. But he never made much in his lifetime because he did not honor and follow the terms, the requirements, the doctrines of Illuminati. Same applies to Ugutwala. Our people go to Ugutwala, you have an inyoka, a snake. You are keeping it here in your house. It grows every day to an extent that you cannot actually control it, like you have seen the film Anaconda there. Yeah. And then that thing becomes a problem. When it is that big and not controllable, your Gobela now just shift from everything. It's not the money you give him. It doesn't give a damn whether it will sleep with your wife, it will do what. So I'm Warning people, go to my social networks, Kokovula Gundabale Traditional Kokovula Traditional Healer on YouTube, Kokovula Gundabale on Facebook. I'm doing a lot of teaching. My teaching is not all about money or about consultation. It is more about teaching you, equipping you with the expectations that you have to have when you consult with a prophet or an inyanga. Then consultation, I need to be consulted, I will work on you, nobody else. Lastly, as we go, protein. I've got shops. One in Newtown, in Johannesburg. We've got things for steaming. Our people old.
It's only traditional products.
Traditional products. I've got even the candles. I call them spiritual candles. When you light them, you sprinkle them with some certain powders to actually take them to a certain purpose, because they all have different purposes. Candle bomb for your spiritual wars. Star eye fortune to get your spirits to see into your life and respond as guides. Nobody's poor. Nobody was born having problems. Sorry about that. Problems come because of our spiritual disorders. Some we are bewitched. Others we are not bewitched. We are at loggerheads with our spiritual systems. We have shifted from our doctrines and our systems and our cultures. We don't respect ourselves and our forefathers in spirituality.
Yeah, loud and clear. Moretsi go high. If another question is 012324936, 012324936, 012324936. Give us a call before the Kokovula at Wakam Studio 012324936. We are coming back to wrap up things.